Hi guys, and welcome to this month's favorite episode, all about my most worn and loved perfumes in October 2025. The month has been really cozy but also nostalgic and atmospheric, so let me know about your monthly favorites in the commentary section and keep on watching to learn more about mine. Let's start with Lavomatic by Room 1015, my clean, easy morning go-to fragrance that smells like freshly washed clothing or your skin. It is quite soapy and fruity in that evaporated detergent way, which is very wearable and just always right. Doesn't matter what's the weather outside, it works with any mood, and I just love spraying it when I want to smell effortlessly good. It's something super wearable, and just in case you happen to like those clean fragrances with aldehydes, which really pop in here, they're super sparkling. This is a very universal perfume that will suit everyone, and for such a fresh fragrance, it is surprisingly strong and long-lasting, so I highly recommend you to check it out. And I do have a special discount so you can save on it, and I find that fragrances like this are staples in everyone's collection, so just in case you don't have a soapy clean perfume, you definitely need to look into something like this. And if you have any favorites, comment them down below, because it inspired me to discover something else in this style. Let's move on to something darker like Ultra Love by Carner, and this got that dark gourmand moment. So think about coffee and nutty texture, tonka beans wrapped into sweetness. It's delicious, it's sexy, and it lasts forever, guys. You know what's funny? My boyfriend loves it too, and it smells amazing on both of us. So if you're going out, I just love spraying it on because it got that very mass appealing factor. And if you want a darker twist on a very popular Bianco latte, then that's it. I like that there is something trendy in there, but at the same time a little bit edgy, so you will stand out but at the same time fill in. And in case you happen to like lactonic notes in perfumes and want a darker twist to them, that's what Ultra Love will get you. Let's get into another gourmand, Burro e Marmellata by Marcoccia, and this is edible cozy heaven, guys. There is a note of strawberry in there, which has been the most popular of the entire year. And just in case you missed my top list with some strawberry fragrances, I shared with you best of the best options, so go check it out. And I gotta be honest with you, this is something very special, because although it definitely smells like warm croissant, there's also this jamminess inside coming from cherry and strawberry, so it's very comforting. And I like to spray it around my neck when I want that safe hugged feeling. It's something very special for the note of strawberry. It smells realistic, and I like that glazed thing of sweetness that is not intense, but you know, it's like a fruity baked dessert in a bottle, which is very enjoyable to me personally. Let me know if you are into edible perfumes, and just in case you're looking for something that will remind you of a delicious freshly baked croissant with jam inside, this is exactly how it smells, which is crazy but true. It's amazing how far gourmand perfumes have gone in the last couple of years. So let me share with you something really special. It's Caviar Rose by Maison Perfumes. The bottle is really stunning, and it smells of a sparkling fruity rose. So it's not very floral, which was an interesting thing, and there is like a mineral twist in there. Think about bubbly rose champagne poured over ice. I've been so obsessed with Boozy fragrances, and such an effervescent scent. Smells very glamorous but also grounded because of that coolness in there that makes it perfect for formal occasions, in my personal opinion, although it got that playful twist to it, but it has brought me so many compliments at work. And just in case you like the idea of some exotic fruits like pitaya mixed with something a little bit more mineral, there is a note of caviar with that salty edge. I find that it smells like chilled elegance and is kind of like a hidden gem, so don't sleep on it. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. Kind of like a bubbly, fizzy, sparkling, fruity rose that is not floral at all, and that caviar definitely brings in fun, unexpected element. Continuing with another fruity fragrance, this is a newer release by Montal called Be My Plum, and it is such a delicate green take on the note of plum with some powdery florals. It smells so smooth, a little bit fruity, and what I really like about it, as more as I started wearing it, you guys know it has made it to the top of Montal ranking, and it's my signature scent now. I started noticing almost like a bubblegum nuance, and I don't know if I'm weird, but it's so enjoyable. It's pure joy wearing this fragrance, and I like there is something powdery in there, but it is not simple. It dries down into a very beautiful fragrance, so it's surprising to experience something as light and delicate from Montal, because it's not like the majority of the fragrances right in your face, and it's also quite a unique take on the note of plum that I find is more dry or often a little bit smoky in perfume. So in here it is fresh, it is almost like unripe green plum, and I like that nuance. I'm seeing more and more note of plum, so if you've noticed it too, maybe that's going to be the next trend. How do you feel about that? I kind of like it. Alright, we are going darker with new release Once Upon a Time by Francesca Bianchi, and this is an animalic gourmand fantasy that explores childhood memories in a grown-up sort of gourmand perfume, but it reminds me of candied almonds and kind of like a midnight funfair. So it is less leathery than usual Francesca's work, which I kind of like because she has so many leather-forward perfumes that it's nice that the note of castoreum, which is that animalic leathery note, is kept really subtle in here. At first I'm getting citruses, and then it turns into a little more nostalgic powdery dry down that is very glamorous. I really like it with that burn sugar note that melts into velvety patchouli and woods. I find that it is totally addictive. It is very easy to wear it, but I like it for special occasions because it's still on the bold side, and with that animalic twist it smells sexy, so I'm wearing it out. And yeah, people ask me about it, but not often because I feel like not everybody is used to fragrances like this. So yeah, it's maybe for someone who is into animalics like me. And I do have some floral animalic perfumes or darker ones, but not many with gourmand notes, so I really appreciate that take. Okay, next is my most worn and the biggest favorite of the month, and this is Chemin d'Amande by Une Nuit Nomade, and this is my top obsession of this month, most worn fragrance that I can't stop loving. Guys, I think like I'm getting more and more into this probably best almond forward fragrance, and although this is note that is easy to enjoy for me personally because it is typically quite powdery, what's special about this perfume and what I can call the best almond fragrance that I've ever smelled, and I do have a lot of those in my collection, is that it doesn't have all the sharp elements of almond, because sometimes it can pull metallic, cool, and it also got that makeup powdery quality, which I like, but in here it's just like pure sweet, powdery elegance. I love being wrapped into luxury with this perfume that smells so good, quite linear, so there is not much going on in here, but I just love the sillage fit. It makes me feel so confident, and just in case you have a similar taste to mine, this is a must try, and I have a special discount, so don't sleep on it. It's really good, especially now when it is colder outside. It got that warmth to it, and it's so good. So yeah, highly recommend. One of the top favorites, probably one of the best perfumes I've smelled this year, and my favorite discoveries of 2025. Next is Pistachio Latte, and you might have seen my pistachio list I've been working on for a year, so just in case you missed it, please check it out. But out of all those, I kept wearing this one by Theodore Scalatinis because it smells of smooth pistachio latte with condensed milk for that light, airy feeling. It smells realistic, it smells natural. I love the texture of it. It layers well with other fragrances. So yeah, just in case you are into this note, you're looking for something affordable and still original, because lots of these fragrances smell very similar, I would recommend you this one. But let me know if you're still into pistachio or you've already moved on by this point. Let's talk about something very atmospheric. It's Cardamom Moss by EPC, and it's a perfect moody atmospheric fragrance that got some spicy notes of cardamom and ginger for the warmth. Then there is mossy base that won't transport you to the forest, although I really like it outside, going for a walk, applying this fragrance and just, you know, kind of smelling those crunchy leaves underneath your feet. There is a hint of caramel for balance, for texture, for contrast, and this is a very lovely fragrance that just screams fall. So if you like something a little bit more atmospheric and aromatic, I would recommend you this one. Also, if you're into Chypre or a note of oak moss, you will for sure enjoy it. I'm actually working on a Chypre list, so in case you have any favorites, comment them down below. And in case you wanna experiment with perfumes and play with different notes, I would recommend you looking into this brand because they have a lot of very high quality perfumes that you can combine together and create something unique. All right, now for the fun. And finally, I got a story time for you. It's gonna be very random, so hear me out. We've had this Korean chicken street style food, which was a fun experience, but the whole place was so filled with the scent of the kitchen that as we went out, our whole clothing was so stinky that I was looking for perfume in my purse, and I found this random sample of Elixir d'Amour by Parfums Del Mar. And you know what's crazy? At first I thought it's nothing special. There is a lot going on. I know that there are fruity and floral as well as spicy and woody notes, and they are also seamlessly blended, that it was nothing special. But then as I sprayed it on, I really liked how it smelled of, you know, just like a very beautiful, heavenly blended fragrance that just smells expensive, rich, and yeah, hard to break down, but absolutely addictive. And as I put on my coat the next day, I was blown away. It got that wow factor. So now I'm on the fence. Should I get it or not? Because it's just quite expensive. And guys, if you have any experience with this brand, let me know how you feel about it. The bottle is stunning and the quality is there, but I do have a lot of other perfumes and I kind of want to stick to my wish list, but dang, it is so pretty. So just in case you know a proper dupe for it, I would highly appreciate that. And with that being said, that was all for this monthly favorite episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. Please check out the description box where you'll find more information. Shop perfumes with my discounts. I highly appreciate that. Maybe if I get a commission this month, I will actually get that last fragrance I've mentioned. And please comment below ideas for future content. What do you guys want to see next? Follow me on my social media to stay in touch. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and smell good. We'll see you on this one really soon. Bye guys.